Hi there everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well today. I am sitting on my phone, so I'm just gonna take that out. But I hope you guys are all doing really well today. It has just been so sunny and gorgeous here. If you haven't been to Western Washington in the summer, or literally anytime it's like not cloudy or gloomy, it is such a beautiful place, and every time it happens, I'm like, oh, that's right. It is pretty here. So I always love when the sun comes out. I feel like I could breathe a little bit. It's just so nice. So, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to show you just what I've been carrying around. This is a very chill video for right now. I do have one video planned that's coming up at some point. I'm still waiting for something. And I'm a little excited about this one. This one's going to be a little bit, it might be a little controversial. We'll have to see. But I don't think it's really anything bad, but anyways. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do like a filler video, you could say. I will do probably a video once like the really large coach drop happens, just because I feel like that's what most people are just waiting for. So I will do that eventually, but right now I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen as well. So I'm just going to show you what I've been carrying around. I do still have some stuff in it still, so I will be doing that. Sorry, got a little notification. So the bag I've been carrying around has this little guy right here. I know I've done videos on this multiple times before, but it's kind of hard not to, just because it is perfect in almost every way. This is, again, the Coach Rogue 17, and this is a made-to-order bag, and this is in the, gosh, what do they call it? Natural leather, but really this is just vegetable tanned leather. And if you don't know, this is like the best leather Coach does, like hands down. If you find anything that says original leather, it's just vegetable tan leather. It is so beautiful. You really cannot beat the quality of this leather, and it's just, it patinas so well. It's just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. This is by far my favorite leather that Coach does, and really one of my just favorite leathers of all time. So I highly recommend, if you ever find a piece, to make sure you pick that up, because you cannot go wrong with it. It is just absolutely stunning. Mine has been patinaing really nicely, so I've been really enjoying just carrying this around in the sun. You do have to be careful in the like rain and stuff, because it can get damaged, if you will. You will get streaks running down just like any other vegetable tanned leather, so you do have to keep an eye on that. So this is definitely like a nice weather bag for me, so I've been really enjoying carrying this one out. And yeah, I'll do an up close. Again, I have probably videos on this already, but just the wear on it has just been absolutely gorgeous. And I really do love the 17s. For me, I feel like you can actually wear the size crossbody without it having be like big and bulky like some of the like the 20 and 25s can be for the Rogues. So I feel like this is a good size. It's not too big and bulky, and it holds pretty well. This one only does come with the crossbody strap. It doesn't come with the dual shoulder bag straps, which is fine with me considering how small this is. It doesn't really affect me anyways. I'd be carrying it crossbody anyways. But you can just see, it is just so pretty, and all the stitching is in the dyed as color as well, if you can see that. It is just such a really great, well-made bag, and again, it's just been aging so beautifully, and I'm just so happy and excited that I took the plunge and got this one. I definitely would love to have made to order one in a larger size with the same leather. That's definitely on my wish list. Maybe hopefully this year or something I can make that happen. So definitely, you know, be on the lookout for that. If you just see me with a random video pop up about that, it's because I finally took the plunge on it. Let me just take out all my stuff in this one, just so I can show you all the cool stuff inside. And this leather is different than the glove tan leather. I know they sound kind of similar, but they are two different kinds of leathers. But we have the inside right here, and it is a greenish kind of tint or tinge to it. And then you do have green lining on the inside, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Again, green lining in there as well. And then you do have your metal pull tabs, and then the little tabs that goes pretty much all the way down right there, which is nice. And you do obviously have your iconic little top handle bag right here. So there's not like a whole lot just because it is such a small bag, but again, I just think the craftsmanship and workmanship on this is so nice. And this is one that's just going to get softer with age. It's going to get a darker color, and it's just going to get really, really pretty the older and older that it gets. And I am just such a big fan of this bag. I'm a fan of Rogues, but this by far is probably my favorite, most prized one. This one and my fringe Rogue that I have in that really dark green in the servo leather. Absolutely stunning. Again, that's one where you can't take it out in the rain. But I love that one too. You cannot go wrong with a fringe in the Rogue. It's like, chef's kiss. But I think this one even might beat out that one. Just because it's just, everything about it I just really love. I just think this is like perfect for me, and I just absolutely obsessed with it. Okay, so I'm kind of getting out of this bag because it is smaller. I have to go to work, unfortunately, so I do want to move into a larger bag, one where I can like hold my computer and some snacks and, you know, just a couple more extra things that I feel like I might need when I go to work versus just a very small bag, which is more like day trips, going out and about to like a store or something. Not one where I'm needing to actually hold a bunch of stuff, because this one, while it does hold, you know, quite a bit of stuff, surprisingly for how small it is, it's not going to hold what I need. So we're going to put her away and have her little dust bag, and we'll just put her away until maybe the weekend if it's nice. I feel like that's the problem anytime I go into this bag, then I'm like, oh man, that was really nice. I don't actually want to go really out of her. But then I'm like, no, you need to. You have other bags just as pretty. So, yeah. Love this one. The ones I'm thinking about going into, I have two options right here. They are both Dooney and Burke Florentine satchels. So I know I've shown you guys these before. I don't know which one I want to do. I want to either do like, I think this is like bone. And then this one, I can't remember the exact color in this one. This is like moss or whatever. Both are which, I don't think you can get either color right now, actually. I don't know if that's totally true. I haven't actually looked in a hot second. So I could be a liar, and you can let me know down in the comments if I am. But I'm almost leaning maybe more towards the green, just because I've been on such a green kick. I guess this is, I don't even know what you call this color. I don't know. Versus this one, but I don't know. This is just such a good color. I mean, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe I will do the green. I feel like I haven't, or maybe I should do the darker green. I have like a very deep forest dark green, which is really pretty. Should I do that one? Guys, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I think maybe I'll just do this one. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. So I heard that Dooney and Burke is making a comeback, and I just wanted to ask if you guys thought that that was true. If it really is making a comeback, just because I don't know. I'm not on TikTok or anything like that, so I can't really ever say for sure whether or not that is true. So I'm just kind of curious what you guys think about that. If it is, let me know down in the comments. Again, I'm not on TikTok, so I feel like that's like where you get most of like the trends or incoming trends of what's cool and popular, and I'm just not on the app. Let me know down below if you guys think I should get on TikTok and do videos on there too. That actually might help my YouTube channel out a little bit more, having multiple platforms like that and stuff. I don't know. But it would be awesome if it is. I mean, you cannot go wrong with their Florentine leather. It's just, again, it's really pretty as well. Again, it ages really nicely, and this reminds me of, let me pull it up. This reminds me of a Miu Miu bag, actually. I saw one of the Miu Miu bags, and I was like, why does that look very identical to the Dooney and Burke Florentine satchel? Let me see if I can pull it up. Miu Miu fold over bag. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I'm pretty sure it was a Miu Miu. Because I was like, what? What bag is that? I think it's the Miu Miu Luxe Bow Fold Over Satchel Bag. Yeah, it is. And it's literally, because I think this one's making a comeback, and it looks identical. We're gonna be able to see, and it's like identical to the Florentine satchel, and I know this one's having a comeback. So, y'all, so yeah, I think I might do this one. So let me know in the comments if you think that's coming back, because I'm all for that. I think that's really cool. I do believe and think that Dooney and Burke should have their moment again. They make incredible pieces, and the Florentine satchel is probably by far one of my favorites. I do have one other one. I think this is the Zip Zip or something like that. Excuse me. Which I have, which I just think is really pretty, too. Let me take this off. I haven't worn this one out at all, but I just think the vachetta on this is really pretty, as you can see. This is in the older print as well. It's the kind of like denim-ish material, but I just really love all the vachetta on this. It's just so beautiful. And again, I think this is the Zip Zip, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Not 100% sure. But again, the vachetta on this I just think is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. It reminds me very much so of Louis Vuitton, in a good way, with that. So I know I need to eventually take this one out, just because I think that is all really pretty. So I really like that. But not today, because I cannot fit my computer in this. But just wanted to share that with you guys. Sometimes you can find them, you know, at thrift stores and other like places like that. So I always recommend, if you are looking for, excuse me, if you are looking for Dooney and Burke to definitely check that out. I think I've gotten all my satchels from the thrift store for all under $100, except this one. I did buy this one and I did spend a pretty penny on this just because this is definitely a more rare color, and I saw it and I was like, I was looking for this color or the Kelly green, but the Kelly green one was a little bit more than what I was wanting to spend, so I did end up getting this one. And let me get up close and personal to you guys, as you can see, and I know I've done that video on this before, but just very slouchy. Again, if you get these new, they're not going to be as slouchy. They are going to be a bit more structured, and then they do get very slouchy with time and age, as you can see here. But again, just really, really pretty. The details on it are really fun. I love the tassels. And then this one, as you can tell, is an older one because it does have the strip, and then it does have your feet like this, like that, and then open it up, you have your green suede, and then your red lining, and then you do have pockets on either side over here, and then you have your little key hook down below. You have a zipper pocket, and then on the back right here. And again, this isn't the large. They do have a couple different sizes. This is the large. I do have one other size right here. This one is just your standard size right here. This is in chestnut as well. So this one is definitely not as old as my other one. As you can see, it's a bit more structure to it. I actually need to take this one out too. I have not. So this is the standard size that you get, and then this is the large or whatever one, and you can see the size difference. This is, again, a little bit of an older model, just because you do have your strip that goes all the way down along there, which they are no longer doing. I did end up selling my newer one that I got, just because I just wasn't reaching for it. I really probably like the older ones a little bit better. That's just my cup of tea. So I did actually find this one at a thrift store for $20 or something like that. And I was like, I don't need two, and I prefer to have this one instead. So I just kept this one, and then again, just the size comparison. You can see this was a bit larger than this one, but this one is not as old because it's still quite structured, and I really need to take this one out more. They are such pretty bags. They are a bit heavy, so if you are familiar with the Rogues, I would say, yeah. Then I would say they're pretty comparable in that maybe the 14 satchels might be a little bit lighter than the Rogues, but maybe not by a ton. But anyways, I just think with the level of detail that you get with these guys, it's just phenomenal. And with the price that you pay for it, you just get a lot of like personality and just a lot of fun elements to it, and have it be, decently affordable, especially if you can get one just already on the pre-love market. You can get them for very cheap, but you do have to be on the lookout. So I do think I'm actually just going to end up moving into this one, and yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Ciao.